I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh Lord, help.
Man, well, what a challenge, you know? There's so many great perks with Discord, but sometimes it has like some technical. I'm not sure what happened, but it is great to hear, both you guys' voices. We're here, and I'm really excited for this interview. Thank you again for the opportunity to come here on the Decentraland Report and just talking about Spatial IO. For the people that's going to be tuning in later, I just wanted to let you guys know, we have two legendary members from Spatial IO community, HiCeeCee and also MetaMike. Now, these individuals, they come, they've been in Spatial IO for quite some time. Just recently we had a cross collaboration event with Art Week and etc. But enough hearing about, me discussing about guys. But let's hear from HiCeeCee and MetaMike. Can you guys introduce yourself?
Sure, I'd love to go first.
Heck yeah.
Hi, I'm CeCe. I am a digital artist. I got into it through, of course, crypto, and through NFTs and crypto, I met Mike in Spatial.
Nice.
And I fell in love with the platform. I fell in love with the community there. And it was really easy to use. And so I just became a super user, and now I'm a community builder for Spatial, and I use it for everything. So that's kind of me in a tiny little nutshell.
Well, that's super incredible. Thanks again for sharing that, hi CC. This it's just awesome just being here, especially like, a lot of people from the Central Line too are just super excited. Goldilocks is over here in the chat, hyping it up, saying, what's up to you, the Spatial IO fam. MetaMike, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I kind of found or stumbled into spatial in
Nice.
January of this year, mainly due to the fact that I was on Facebook and using that a lot and ran into a weird kind of situation where I got locked out of my account due to some weird loop in the like
Oh, no
verify
kidding.
yourself thing or whatever, some not for any reason other than just a weird technicality. So I went kind of looking elsewhere for something new
Hmm.
and ended up in Decentraland, or not Decentraland, sorry, Spatial, on New Year's Day. And after seeing it for like about 10, 20 minutes, I went out in my car, I bought an Oculus headset, and I spent New Year's Eve partying in the metaverse.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So I haven't really left ever since then. It was just mind blowing when I saw it, and I saw that there was like this metaverse type space that was linked to a URL and could do anything. And then my mind just started racing, and I saw all the potential possibilities of it past the game part. So I'm been lost in the metaverse ever since.
That's awesome. And you know what's incredible? Everyone has like their own unique story, what brought them to the metaverse. I've been in the NFT kind of like crypto space for quite some time now, but the metaverse was kind of new to me. Originally, I've heard about Spatial IO because, I was creating some NFT art, probably not to the extent as you guys. But, one thing that caught my attention was like, oh, you can make this kind of like, virtual gallery, which is pretty amazing. And actually, one of our community members here on the call, right in the Twitch chat, Goldilocks, she was the actual person who introduced me to the Decentraland, and I was just completely blown away with like the potential, the possibilities, just even the community members. I remember, attending a live event in the Decentraland with like one of the legendary artists within the space, Stony Eye, and I just remember just having such a great time, and I just started diving in even more because I was like, man, how incredible is this? Just meeting people from around the world. I mean, what other like venue can you easily say that where you can just meet people from the UK, North America, South America, Asia, like in one singular location, and I just instantly fell in love with it. Sorry if I rambled on, but yeah, so that was kind of like my first, I guess, introduction to the Central Line. And let's see. So I want to ask too, and let's see if the community one has any questions. But one question I have for you is, let's see. What? Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to the gallery. Heck yeah. I just want to show everyone here on chat and everyone tuning in later. So this is CeCe's art gallery, which is, and I have a side-by-side comparison. I actually have a Spatial IO account. Let's see if I can actually log on in. Probably not. Let's see. Let's see. Skip tutorial. I have one. Weird. But just kind of like looked like this is just another metaverse for people tuning in later, and Spatial IO was just absolutely phenomenal. Let me just drop it in the chat for anyone who wants to join in over here. But it's just two completely different metaverses, the Decentraland and Spatial IO in terms of photorealism, details, but each of them has their own unique qualities, which is absolutely incredible. And I just thought it was absolutely beautiful with the cross collaboration, between, metaverses and Art Week. Unfortunately, I was in a work conference and I was gone for that whole week, but I've seen videos and I was like, man, how beautiful is this, man? This is, everything I dreamed of, two, big metaverses kind of like, having that, synergy, cross collaboration. And I thought it's incredible. But I just want to know from, I guess, your perspective, CC. I know you said you helped out with Art Week. How did you come about it? Did a mod reach out to you? Did you just kind of like reached out, or vice versa? And you was like, hey, let's do this. I know everyone's probably interested in that.
This is a really cute story, and it highlights the heart of the Decentraland community, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I went, I saw on Twitter that the dollhouse. This was a week before Art Week.
Hmm.
I saw the dollhouse was having their weekly party. I think it was like on a Wednesday, I think. And my Spatial crew and I were hanging out in Spatial after we had a party, because we have a party on Wednesday as well. And I was like, you guys, I want to check it out. I want to go in, I want to explore. And so I shared my screen in Spatial of what I was doing in Decentraland. And I went to this party. And Tang Poco was there, who I
Wow.
absolutely love. And Oddjob was there. And just so many others. Brandon Manis actually came into Spatial.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was just a really good group of people. And I went and I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed all the friendly, camaraderie of the community. I met so many people, and my Spatial crew were sitting in Spatial looking at the screen, sort of partying with me. And I think Mike, you might have jumped in, or King Dabs, like some of my people like jumped into Decentraland too, because they saw how much fun it was. And we were just dancing and just enjoying the time. And the crossover, because I let the Decentralites, or DCL fam, I don't know what you guys prefer to be called. I've been calling you Decentralites. But it got out that we had done sort of this half crossover event, and Brandon kind of like spearheaded it. He said, we could do an event together. We could do like a full crossover event.
Ooh,
And
nice.
it just sparked my interest. It sparked the one metaverse kind of mindset. I absolutely love it. I want to be a multi-meta maxi. So I was like, this is perfect. And then of course, Art Week just so happened to be coinciding with that. And Spatial, the Spatial leadership team and community, we're all very connected. And so they heard what I had done, and they said, hey, we're having this event for Metaverse Art Week with Decentraland, because Louis Fern and Metamundo have this partnership that they have these environments that are cross metaverse.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, they're amazing. They're so gorgeous. Louis is an amazing fashion icon. He's an architect, and he partnered with Metamundo, who has this amazing project that wants to, make us Ready Player One. So where we all have this hub and all the metaverses are interconnected.
So of course it was perfect. So Gia from Spatial, I know Decentraland has Gigi, and I have yet to meet her, but I hear she's fabulous.
Yeah.
So Gia from Spatial connected with me and said, "Hey, Gigi and I are doing this collaboration for Metaverse Art Week. Can you ask your brand new, super sweet Decentralite family if they would like to do a crossover, a cross-platform party?" And I was like, who doesn't want to party together?
Mhm.
So it was like less than 24. I think Brandon said it was like less than 24 hours, and we had something put together. So Tang Poco gave us access to the dollhouse. We had our team. Like I streamed from the dollhouse into Spatial, and then the Spatial team got the key for the dollhouse and streamed into the dollhouse. And so we had this sort of live event where we were looking at each other and partying and dancing together. And a lot of the Decentralites came over to Spatial, and then Spatians, went over to the dollhouse afterwards, and we just continued the party. And there was a lot of connecting going. And one thing that I learned that I absolutely love about your community is that the wearables is really how you guys express yourselves and show love and show appreciation. And so of course, everyone was gifting these wearables, and I just feel like I need to wear them all now. And they said, send anybody my way, we'll get you all dripped out. And I was just like almost in tears with the kindness and the sweetness. And so I joined the community building Decentraland Discord, and in there is just heart bubbles and just so much love, and everybody's working together. There's so many great people that I would like to shout out, and I can't think right now. So that is kind of how it came about, the cross-platform event. So yeah, I really have to thank Brandon Manis for coming into Spatial that night and sparking that interest in me, and Tank Poco and Odd Job. Those three stand out as just amazing Decentralite community leaders, and they really do care about the community.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. That is absolutely incredible. Like I'm just amazed just to really hear the story because unfortunately, like I said, I was gone for a work conference. But for you to connect to all those great community leaders, and what's so fantastic about the communities, we have so much great community leaders here. Tang Poco, Goldilocks, Odd Jobs, Brandon Manis. Like there's so much great people, and that's what really attracted me too when I first came in. And I was, I was brand new. I was still trying to figure stuff out, and I was like, man, I don't know what to do. And, just an overwhelming amount of responses like, hey, are you new here? Hey, you want to do this? And, Goldilocks showed me around and she gave me some cool wearables. And I was like, wow, this whole wearable thing is pretty awesome. And, that's what inspired me and Goldilocks to do a publication because I did some Blender stuff, not like too much of an expert. There's so much great artists within the space like Yannickis, he's just freaking incredible when it comes to wearables and other individuals too. We have, MetaJuice with her accessories, like the list goes on. Like I could literally name like a whole list of individuals who are just absolutely, brilliant artists, and yeah, and that's why I love the Decentraland. It's such a beautiful story to hear, especially coming from yourself. And, it's super awesome, man. I'm just, I'm moved by your story too, like, coming in with it in the space.
Yes, thank you. I have definitely desire to dive deeper into the Decentraland community and get to know more people, because I'd like to start hosting more cross-platform events. One of the barriers I noticed for Decentraland is if you wanted to have your own environment, you do have to like purchase land. So that is definitely a barrier for me. Yeah. And that's what's different about Spatial is Spatians show their love and their creativity in their environments. So if you're watching the Twitch stream right now, you'll see you'll see sort of the exterior of my environment is a love letter to my community, is to the people who have touched my heart. So each piece is a different artist who I have worked with, I have collected them, I have a personal relationship with. And so that's the exterior. And then you could consider the inside of the building. is my heart. So that is like the work that sort of springs forth from my connections to my community. So that my personal artwork is featured inside, primarily inside the building. And that is how we show our love. We give time, we give space. And then, of course, all of those portal balls are other galleries that you can travel to. So this is my portal tree. It's my sitting tree. It's a fun little interactive piece there. It's an art piece in itself. And you can kind of tell where I like to hang out. So, yeah.
It's incredible too, just like, spatial. I really like it's just incredible, just simply as that, especially with your art pieces too. Absolutely breathtaking. Like, man, that's awesome. You're definitely a talented artist too. This is just mind blowing. Your art, and man, it's just incredible. And I know you said there was an issue with land or parcel. There's a lot of community members here too. Like I have parcel. If you ever want to leverage it, or if you want to, do any cross collaboration, just please let me know. I really want to see, all the Spatians and the Centralites, which is kind of like a new coin that everyone. I'm not sure who started it, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's sticking now. So, so I think it's just absolutely incredible. Having two communities, together. Especially if you want to create like a central hub. Like I think that would be super awesome.
Mhm. I love that idea. I have to credit Odd Job with coining or introducing me to that phrase,
Yeah,
decentralize
Decentralites.
first.
Nice. Heck yeah. And Oddjob too, he's a great leader in the space as well. Super cool dude,
Yes.
I've had the opportunity to just see him a few times in the space, but his like energy resonates too, and that's what like, what's really incredible about the space. You just meet so many individuals with different backgrounds, and they all have their kind of, unique energy that resonates, like, Goldilocks, she showed me around. I was like, man, this is awesome. Oddjob is cool, dude. Tank Poco, you got Mariana with Beavers, Biometa, Oddjob. Like, the list goes on, man. It's just so many great individuals within the space, and it's just phenomenal what's happening. And, I'm really excited, especially with the direction it's heading towards, because, like, this cross, collaboration between two metaverses, it opens up possibilities, and it's just really exciting stuff, really exciting stuff for, Spatial IO and the Decentraland for sure.
Yeah, I think instead of having two separate communities, we can just sort of, like you said, sort of like cross pollinate. There are so many amazing multi-meta maxis
Hmm.
like Blease and Colorful and Super Nina.
Super Nina, yeah.
And CK Bubbles is starting to come over. She came to an event on Friday, and I think
Nice.
she enjoyed herself, or they enjoyed themselves, pardon me.
Mhm.
So I'm just really excited to see more and experience more. And I think it will help both platforms as well, Decentraland and
Of
Spatial. There
course,
are
yeah.
features in Decentraland that have just, it sparked my creativity that I want to take over into Spatial. So we bring it to the Spatial team and say, hey, we really like this feature that Decentraland has. Can we make it
Absolutely.
happen?
Hmm.
And I see and I hear in the voices of the Centralites, oh, this is a really cool thing. Maybe we could bring it to Decentraland. And so I think the only thing we can do is, and I always get this quote wrong, is like rising tides raises all boats
All
or
bolts.
something.
Ah, man,
Yes,
clever. Heck
you know what I
yeah, that's
mean?
awesome. Yep.
Yes. And I feel like, and that is that's how we are in my NFT community. I'm from the Polygon NFT community.
Hmm.
I'm one of the community leaders in the Polygon Alliance, and that's who I do my charity work through. So I've
Oh,
held two
incredible.
charity events in Spatial. Yeah. And we've raised over 4K in charitable donations for a couple different organizations. And we did that in Spatial. And we are all about, helping each other and raising each other up to coming up together. So it's always pay it forward kind of mentality. And I feel
Hmm.
like the Centralites are very similar in their values, where we value experiences, we value peoples, we value relationships.
Hmm.
We don't necessarily value things. So I really connected on deep levels with with the Decentraland community. So I'm very excited to explore that more.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm super pumped. You have no idea, really excited seeing like it's a really exciting time, especially for both communities. We're just gonna grow together and just especially like the features and everything, like, that spatial like, someone brought up and it totally missed my one of those points that I didn't notice. Like, the Sentra doesn't have like a sit feature. You know how cool it is just like, hang out in Spatial IO and everyone's dancing and then you just take a little break just sitting just something similar like that, like, there's so many different features that Spatial IO that Centraland doesn't and vice versa, and it's just so beautiful to see both communities coming together and just with just such great energy, and really exciting times ahead for sure. And like I said too, if you ever want to leverage my parcel as well, and there's other people too in this space who probably will offer the same thing, so whatever you choose, and we're here to support as well.
I love that. And you are absolutely correct. There have been so many beautiful hearts, just like you and Tang Poco, who have offered up their spaces and said, hey, we can do this together. And I get teary.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a mom, so I'm very emotional. So I get teary eyed very frequently. So if you ever hear it, just be like, oh, she's having a moment.
Heck yeah.
And I love that you brought up the sit feature because I've been seeing that run around. I think that was Colorful who mentioned it. She's like, when your meta legs get tired. I just died. I thought that was the cutest thing. And I didn't even notice in Decentraland that there was no sit feature because you have auto dance.
Yep.
Oh my Lord. Okay, so this is so silly. I don't know why I'm telling you this. In Spatial, dance function is 3, 4, 5. Mm-hmm. And so if you want to show that you are grooving down, you have to like 3, 4, 5 it. And I'm starting to get carpal tunnel. So in Decentraland, I love the fact that I can just find that dancing hotspot and just go to town. And I can just like watch my avatar dance. I can sit back, listen to the music, and enjoy all of the beautiful like outfits and the fun conversation in the chat, which we don't have in Spatial yet. I'm hoping we'll have it soon, more social interactions. I love the chat feature. So there's so many beautiful things. And so auto dance, I can't get over it. So I didn't even realize you guys didn't have sit function because I'm so in love with auto dance.
Well, and that's the good thing too, is like when we explore different features, like, oh wow, Spatial has that, sit feature. Maybe we should do something like that. And just vice versa, like, oh well, they have auto dance. That's pretty awesome. Maybe we should incorporate that. And it just kind of like, with the quote you said before, like that rising tide bring all boats up, or yeah, I think I jacked it up too, but you know what I mean? Like everyone else is going to be succeeding together, and just two, great metaverses, just, taking it up a whole nother level, and it benefits all of us. We're all having a great time, growing together because, this space, is, a relatively new space, and metaverses too, like, people who's actually actively engaged here, like truly the pioneers trying to set the, way forward, and, I think it's incredible. I appreciate all the work you've been doing, especially you too, MetaMike. It's great having both of you guys on the call, and I know everyone who's going to be who's tuning in now and later is just, I'm really excited to really bring this opportunity because a lot of people will see this and say like, wow, these guys are freaking great, and just incredible stuff ahead.
I completely agree. I look forward to innovating and growing together as one metaverse, not as Decentralites or Spatians, but together.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Like a universe, just one, like, massive, totally
I am
agree.
so ready for Ready Player One. I am so ready to be able to just roll into the metaverse, choose my world, choose my friends, and just be one with the meta.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is truly a great opportunity. So I just want to say also too, and I'm posing questions for both you and MetaMike. Like, what do you see, Spatial IO, like, us together, at Metaverse in general, in the next 3 to 5 years? Or can you give us any teasers of any events you have planned, with the Decentraland?
Oh, yes. So I am in talks and collaborations with the CBD, some people in the CBD community to do some crossover events. I think Halloween is coming up soon, so that might be a really fun opportunity.
Nice. Heck
Hint,
yeah.
hint. For some spooky good times.
Oh yeah.
Uh, the next 3 to 5 years, I know for a fact that um, bigger companies, money is going to start coming into the metaverse for both. I'm Decentraland, you're already seeing it big time. I think Spatial is also looking to welcome larger corporations into this space. So as the creators, everyone in this space right now, we're users, but we're also primarily the creators, the content creators, the innovators in this space, building it
Absolutely.
up. I think those larger corporations are going to come in and they're going to bring the consumers,
Hmm.
and they're
Absolutely.
going to bring the quote unquote normalization of our world. What we consider normal now is going to be considered normal for a larger population because with the onboarding, once it gets easier, it's going to bring those consumers, as I said. And I think we need to be ready. We need to have ourselves up and running. We need to have all of our P's and Q's, your websites, your environments, your wearables, everything ready to go. So at one click of a button, we can all like welcome the consumers into this world and show them a really good time and onboard them into the space. So that's what I see the next year or so
Hmm.
um, for the metaverse.
That's awesome. Beautifully spoken. Yeah. And I've been seeing many organizations really trying to dive into this space, like, Absolute Grey Goose, Patron, like you
Mhm.
got all these organizations started coming in, but they're trickling in and kind of like what you said, like pretty soon, it's gonna be the new norm, everyone like massive consumers gonna be within the space. But it's really great. And it's one of the things that I brought up many, a while ago is, everyone here in the space, are truly pioneers. You're learning all the stuff and all the skills that you've learned in creating and innovation. Big organizations coming in, they're going to say like, "Hey, we really need a subject matter expert." Because we don't know what we're doing, are they going to go to, someone, in the, I guess, in the regular consumer world to do a lot of 3D stuff? Maybe that can happen, yeah, for sure. But would you want to have someone who's a subject matter expert in spatial or Decentraland who knows the process of, the GLBs, the textures, the triangle counts,
Exactly.
etc. So, we're going to be leveraged in, those coming years, and I think it's a great opportunity for sure.
I also think that everybody in this space could really consider themselves metaverse influencers,
Hmm.
influencers, however you want to say it. We are creating the drive. We're creating the need for this platform, for this service. Yeah, have a sit.
Yeah,
Try to
yeah.
sit
I was just
down.
gonna go
Enjoy
sit
it.
right now. This is so
So just
cool.
click
Just
on,
sitting.
yeah, the little hot spot there. There you go.
Heck yeah.
Um, there you go. Let's have a chat. So this is what I like to do with, I like to have coffee and chocolate with the ladies, and we all come into an environment. We have a sit down and we talk about lives, the metaverse, our work and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So this is what we like to do. And look at
Okay.
beautiful art. So yeah, so if you're in this space right now, you have leverage
Hmm.
because like you said, people are going to come to you for your expertise.
Hmm.
So be ready, be prepared, have your professional like avatar ready to go, guys.
Yeah, yeah. A professional
For
avatar.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a suit. I've got a suit.
Yeah.
Wear it very rarely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I truly do believe that we are forging the future. I have an event coming up in a few minutes, so I'll have to hop off.
Okay, for
It's
sure.
called Tuber World, um, and it's a collection of young artists who are leading the way in NFTs and digital art in the metaverse. And I am so proud of them because they're doing something that a lot of adults are hesitant to do.
Hmm.
Um, so we're going to celebrate them today. It's a token
Super.
gated showcase because we have, kids under 18. So
Yeah.
you kind of have to sign a waiver and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're going to celebrate them today. We're going to help them continue their journey. And it's just an amazing opportunity that we just need to keep doing. So CJ Meta Events is my company. I have a partner. Her name is JoJo. And we do metaverse events, and we do them in spatial right now, but we're hoping to cross-pollinate and do events in Decentraland, the Sandbox, Crypto Voxels. The big goal is the other side, but
The side, yeah.
that's gonna take some time.
Yeah, for sure. That's incredible. Well, truly, like I said, I really appreciate the opportunity. I just wanted, more people, the Centralites to know more about spatial, and, having two great ambassadors like yourself, CeCe, and, MetaMike here, it's truly a great opportunity. And, I really appreciate you guys' time. And sorry again for the hiccup this, earlier trying to get everything squared away with Discord.
That's okay. It was probably me. It's always me. I am a bad juju for technology.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Well, any closing remarks from either UCC or MetaMike? Anything you want to shout out or say, or anything you guys are excited about?
For me, just follow me on Twitter. I have a weekly calendar that goes out of it's not all of the events available in Spatial, but it's the events I will be attending that week to support the community. If you ever have any questions you want to get set up in Spatial, please DM me. My DMs are open. I could get you a gallery set up in 10 minutes, and you could have a global marketplace where people can see your beautiful work. So we are here. We are educators. So any questions, you can hang out at Metaverse Mondays. It's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Mike and I dive deep and we break down those barriers to get everybody equal access to the metaverse. So we answer technical questions, building questions. We go portal hopping, so we can see galleries and environments from our members. So you're welcome to hop in there and ask your questions, or just to hang out and meet people. This Friday, I will be pantsless. Apparently, there's a space that who is our friend who does the pantsless Friday events? Is that
Michita?
Yeah, Michita. Yes, we're going to be chatting with him about spatial pantsless. So that'll be fun. A lot of our community leaders will be joining that Twitter space this Friday as well.
Awesome.
Like My Creative Owls, and I believe NFT Coin Laundry will be there as well. So they're super users and community leaders as well. So I'll be around. I'll be at events. Please feel free to say hi. And if you ever need any help, Mike and I are here for you guys.
Man, you guys are incredible, man. It's just absolute honor to really, interview you guys and just hearing from you guys. And I'll definitely be there Friday. So I'm also in the reserve. So I do have my monthly battle assembly. So I will be there Friday, but not too long because of preparations. But truly, it's been an honor just hanging out with you guys. Double high fives, to you and MetaMike. You just absolutely incredible time. Had such a great time with you guys. Your energy, you guys just super cool, Oh, that was cool. You clapped? Heck yeah. See, Spatial IO is so cool, man. Anything you would like to say, MetaMike? Just as closing remarks, or?
Yeah, I'm just excited to see a lot more Decentraland come into Spatial and start kind of building these environments to connect it, like what we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of put it out there that, this is, like we've mentioned, it's free, it's super easy, there's no roadblocks, and this is how you can kind of showcase what you're doing in Decentraland, or kind of do the same thing that you see CeCe doing within Spatial. That could be done within Spatial as a Decentraland, with all those balls, links, brands, people leading back to all over Decentraland, right?
Mm-hmm.
The difference between the two platforms is one is kind of like these individual environments, whereas Decentraland's like an open kind of world that you walk around or what have you. And for people who don't know what's going on in Decentraland, it's pretty hard to find where to go and why to go and what's even going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use Spatial to kind of let people know what's what and where, and create kind of that uh, enticing, content around the link to like go to that dollhouse club or whatever thing in Decentraland. Post your events up like CeCe's doing. Let the spatial community know and open some doors so that they can travel to Decentraland to see these events in these environments that kind of find are maybe like hidden from new users because they don't know where to look for them, right?
Hmm.
So I just like to see a lot more of that going on, and yeah, like everybody coming together is one big metaverse posse kind of thing, where it doesn't matter what platform you are on, it's all about just connecting them all and creating experience for everybody who's exploring the metaverse in general.
Of course, heck, beautifully said. Well done. Truly honored to interview both you, CC and MetaMike. You guys are incredible. And like I said too, I know a lot of people who's working with you guys, but if you guys ever need to leverage a parcel, definitely reach out to community leaders. You can always reach out to me. I would love to work with you guys. You guys, this is just beautiful opportunity. And yeah, you guys are incredible. And yeah, as closing remarks, once again, thank you again for this opportunity. Really appreciate your guys' time. And yeah, I hope you guys have, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you so much for having us on. Do we call you Frisky or do we just call you Bumblebee?
Yeah,
What do you
either or.
prefer?
You can call me Frisky. Everyone says Frisky, so.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today, Frisky. It's been a pleasure to get to know you. Yeah, I will see you around the blockchain, and I will definitely be hitting you up
All
because
right,
I think
sweet.
we could work together very well. I love your vibes. So I
Uh,
really do appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today.
hey, of course. Heck yeah. And I look forward to the opportunity. You guys, like I said, double high fives. You guys are incredible. Definitely enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you guys are incredible, man. Just reach out whenever you guys want to. And yeah, have an awesome freaking rest of your day.
Bye.
Well, guys, CC and MetaMike, absolute incredible individuals. What are your guys' thoughts, man? They have such great, resonating energy. Just, it's an absolute honor to do this. And I wanted to just bring it up to you guys' awareness because I've heard Spatial quite some time. CC, freaking incredible. MetaMike, awesome individuals, and I highly encourage you guys. Follow them on their social media platforms. You definitely reach out to them and this is happening, guys. I want you guys to know, and definitely support them in their events too. And Mitchie Todd, his No Pants Friday, I'll be sure to be attending that event. So you guys are absolute legends. I mean, what are you guys' thoughts in the chat, man? I'm freaking job well done to them. They're just absolute. I can see why they're like freaking ambassadors of their community, just incredible individuals. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity just to kind of, hear from the spatial community, hear from CC and MetaMike, absolutely incredible individuals. Let's see if I could pull up my other thing. So, as the Decentraland reporters, we have a thing where we do the meta moments of the day. So, my meta moment is just, hanging out with, two spectacular individuals. And let's see if I could open up my expand community page. So the expand DCL community report is where we kind of like our community space, our hub, where we post like different events, and of course, it signed me out every time I clear my cache. Like it just kicks me out, straight yeets me. But it's where we post like different news, meta moments. So my meta moments of today will be, just having this interview with Spatial IO, and having this opportunity to talk to HiCeeCee and MetaMike. Is just absolute honor to just speaking to them with such great energy. So I know this is kind of like an egregious attempt, but I know it's against the rules, but it's so amazing just to interview such spectacular individuals. Usually we try to keep it with certain whatever, but I just had to take a picture. So I just into oh crap, where did it go? Let's go back to it. Let's see. I can find it. There you go. Boom. So we're here in CeCe's open gallery in Spatial IO. So I'm gonna put this link too. So if you guys want to check it out, support CeCe, freaking amazing individual. Just absolute honor just hanging out with them. So aren't today? Oh wow, today is the 4th. So let's see. Let's put today's dates. 9/4, 2022. Hey, if I can type right. 22, interviewed. You, see, Mike from Spatial. Oh, let's see. Follow. CeCe's Spatial Gallery. There you go. Cool. And we're going to drop the link there just so people can go check it out because this is just an awesome event. But yeah, so the Decentraland Report schedule, I usually stream on Wednesdays, but I was just so excited just to bring this opportunity so you guys can, really kind of like see the Spatial IO community and just hear from 2 great ambassadors. But I'm going to just post the schedule for the Decentraland Report. I highly encourage you guys check it out. Oh, if I can find a right website. Let's see. Oops. I can't type. There you go. Boom. So the schedule, Monday, we got Mariana, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by Fractilians at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great reporters. Definitely come check them out. We just have such a great diverse team. And we just onboarded 2 more individuals. Ina DCL, who speaks strictly Spanish. And also, I think it's, let's see if I got his name correctly. He may not pop up on the website just yet, but he speaks, I believe it's Arabic, which is an awesome community to really, reach out to. And it's just super cool, just dealing. Let's see, Mustafa. There we go. Mustafa is, onboarding our team, and he speaks, Arabic. So just trying to reach out to different, communities, sphere of influences. So, really excited to have him on the team. He will be starting, I believe, this week on Thursday, but we'll put it on our website for sure. Let's see. So on Tuesday, we got Kevin on Nerf, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He does a huge scavenger hunt throughout the Decentraland. I'd encourage you guys to check it out. Great way to, get some cool NFTs and just overall good time. And then we also got Meta Checkers at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meta Checkers, he's been on our team for like about a month now. He's just crushing the game, just, coming up with some really great content. Highly encourage you guys to check him out. Then you got me, Frisky Boney, at Wednesday 7. And, I really wanted to do this interview. I was really excited. So, I'm definitely going to be doing my stream Wednesday. So be there, be squared, So definitely come in, show some support. Thursday, we got Kevin on Earth, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Kevin, he does let's see, kind of like he'll do either new updates that's happening, DAO proposals, and it's a good way to see the DAO process and, voting and etc. So highly encourage you guys to check it out. And Friday, we got Fabino DCL. He speaks strictly in Portuguese. So if you guys have any Portuguese fam that you want to onboard, in the metaverse and in the Decentraland and Spatial IO, definitely hit him up. Highly encourage you guys, just redirect them to Fabino. He got, he's just killing the game, always have sick meta moments. I think he won 2 in a row so far. So, yeah, definitely check him out as well. And then Saturday, we got Ina DCL, and he speaks Spanish, so he's going to be broadcasting to the Spanish community, bring a whole bunch of people in, and just really exciting times for the Decentraland Report. So a little bit about our schedule. I will drop it here in the chats. Boom. Perfect. So yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure. I hope you guys had a great time. Really, checking this stuff out with Spatial IO. Really excited for the future, everything that holds, man. It's just really exciting time. I feel like I'm just I keep going back to the word because I'm just great opportunities ahead, and I am so excited for what the future, has in store for us. So, once again, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in today. Much love. Definitely show some support to HiCeeCee and MetaMike in Twitter. Follow their socials. Stay updated, and much love, guys. I hope you guys take care and have an amazing evening. Take care, guys.